sky is clearing up, man. I just stopped at Woodman's, Eau Claire, pick up a few things. Liquor department was not open yet, so gotta stop somewhere else. Maybe Beaver Bay. I've always wanted to stop at the Green Door liquor store there. Got a few things to pick up in that regard. And it's supposed to be a pretty beautiful weekend, actually, although tending towards getting colder as Sunday and Monday comes, maybe dropping into the 20s up in Boundary Waters. All right. Just entering Superior, Wisconsin. The sky is clearing out. Looks like it's gonna be a gorgeous day here. A little bit breezy. We'll have to see how that goes. It is 10 to 9, so hoping to get on the water about noon. I wanted to get earlier start and with the Packer game last night, and felt like I had to have some sleep anyway. There it is, the big lake. Definitely a difference in tree color from when I was up about a month ago. Got some a little bit of yellow yet from the aspen, poplar, and definitely have seen a little bit of larch yellow as well. Some construction yet. Right ahead of the tunnel. Film going through the Silver Creek Cliff. When I first came up to the Boundary Waters, we used to go around that cliff at the edge until they put this tunnel in. I think it was probably a year or two before. That was back in the early 90s. So here I am, Beaver Bay, Minnesota. I'm at the Green Door liquor store. I'm a little too young, but I believe there was a porno back in the 70s, probably, called Behind the Green Door. So every time I pass this place, I think of that. And I don't even know if that's true. I'll have to check. Alright, we're leaving the Green Door. The place is a lot. Well, the actual liquor store is underwhelming. The building is huge, so I always thought it was just like this huge liquor store. But turns out most of that is a bar, and maybe more than that, living area, I don't know, but most of it is not a liquor store. And I ended up having to buy a full, what would be probably 2-liter bottle of vanilla vodka. When the hell am I going to use that much? But got a new drink recipe that I want to try out on this canoe trip, so it had to be done. Alright, it is noon, as I had surmised. Now at Clearwater Lake entry. For the first time I've actually been at this entry. It's kind of a strange entry. There's not really a parking lot. Apparently you just kind of park in the road here. As soon as I started heading up the Gunflint Trail, the sky became overcast again. It was clear down Grand Marais along the lake, but definitely cloudy up here. But I got one other car from North Dakota, and it doesn't have a canoe rack on, so I'm assuming he must be a kayaker, which means he's probably going to stay on this lake. Which means, once I get beyond this lake, chances are I probably will not see anyone. October 29th, 2021. off. I guess my initial plan here is to try to get down to Bwca, but we can stop in Clearwater a little further down too. So the sun is coming out. Little blue sky action. Got the wooden paddle in case I need to ship through the ice. I'm gonna have to take my jacket off, actually. It's getting warm. Clearwater is kind of a long, skinnier lake, so we'll be paddling for a while. I think we have to do 2 portages to get into Bwca. I believe we portage into whatever the next lake is, maybe it's Pine. And then from Pine we go into Bwca. Should have turned the backpack over to see what the temperature was. Pretty nice. I think it will be nice up until Sunday morning. It looks like it's going to be a little nippy. It's going to be cold in the mornings regardless, but I think it's getting in probably in the 30s most mornings, but then Sunday morning looked like it was going to get into the 20s. I'm going to go by the Clearwater Palisades, which the family climbed up to, I don't know, probably been 3 or 4 years ago now, I would think. Other than different than Seagull here anyway, we're going to get into the boundary waters pretty quick on Clearwater from where the boat landing is anyway. I'm going to see a few houses on the southern shore for a while, but not too much longer. Certainly is not the carbon fiber paddle. We got the Clearwater Palisades up to the right. But all the campsites on Clearwater are on the northern shore. I'm gonna get my hat strapped in here. It's a little bit breezier as I came around that corner. I think what I'm going to like about I'm just guessing, I don't know, I might be wrong here, we'll find out, but judging by the parking lot, I don't know that we're going to see anybody once we get out of here. Find out. I know on the boundarywaters.com website there was somebody else that had mentioned they were coming in, which didn't mention where. Now that I think about it, maybe it was more for the east side. But I'm sure there's people in the Boundary Waters this weekend. There's no doubt about that. Other crazy, I guess, so I can't say that. Full sun. It took me about an hour to get to the first campsite from the boat access. So, the plan is to kind of leave earlier on Monday. So I'm gonna have to get, when it's dark out, as long as it's dark out now, I'm gonna have to be fairly close to the boat access so I don't have to go too far in the dark. Ideally, I'd like to get out of here about 9, or get back to the boat or the car by 9 on Monday. Now, enjoy what is. No rain in the forecast. There wasn't any when I left, so compared to the last trip, hopefully will not get wet, which would be nice. It's just a matter of staying warm. We're almost at the end of Clearwater Lake here. I'll be starting shortly, probably another 20 minutes or so. We've on a portage that goes into West Pike Lake. I said Pine before, but that was not right. It's West Pike. And we won't be paddling very far on West Pike. It'll be just a short paddle, and then I'll be getting out again and portaging into Bwca. The first portage is 214 rods, so it's significant, and the one into Bwca is 80. I'll be double portaging. I think we're going to have plenty of time. We should be fine getting in there. I guess the only thing would be if that site's taken, but it looks like I'll be able to see that once I get to the other side of the portage. So. It was a portage from Clearwater to West Pike, 214 rod portage. And did not see a single canoe or camper on Clearwater, which I think during the summer it's a highly trafficked area. So want solitude? Just go over Halloween weekend. We'll see if we see anybody else as we go here today, or for the rest of the trip for that matter. There's a tree down up ahead here that I'm gonna have to step over. West Pike. Just going to be on this for a short period. And but I'm just going to hang right around this point that's in the shade here. And that'll be a portage to Bwca, 80 rods. Bwca is a small lake for the ones I'll be paddling on this trip. Most of the lakes up here are long and kind of narrow. I guess you can kind of tell in the film. See both shores, but late harvest soup with saffron for supper tonight. Gonna boil about 4 cups of water. Rusty says it needs salt. I've had this once before. It's left over from a different trip. It is getting chilly. Salt. Alright, good morning. October 30th, 2021. Just packed up and heading out campsite on Bwca. And it's about, well, actually I don't know what time it is right now. But when I got kind of going in the morning, it was about 9:15, so I'm guessing it's probably 10:15, 10:30. And I decided I'm going to take the more portage, shorter paddling route. So I'll be doing 4 portages today. Basically the first 2 will be heading back over the ones we went over yesterday. Back into West Pike and then back into Clearwater for a little bit. My ultimate goal was to get to Little Caribou Lake. There's a campsite on that everyone seems to love, so we're going to check it out. I'm hoping with this late in the season, there'll be a good chance it'll be open. I've not seen a single person yet since I started the trip, so very quiet last night. I mean, you probably have heard a pin drop. The breeze has picked up a little. We're back on Clearwater Lake here. We're going to paddle over to the other portage. Got two longer portages today. Just completed the first one, which is 214 rods, and now we're going to be heading over to the second longer portage today, which is 200 rods. And then we'll finish up with one short 25 rodder into West Little Caribou, to end out the day. Still overcast. Guessing it's in the 50s at somewhere. And it's about noon. Today the canoe is tracking better when I paddle on the left for some reason. This is the portage from Clearwater over to Caribou Lake. 200 rods. Had some spots of sun a little while ago. Haven't seen it again now, but break through a little bit. Wildlife count for this trip is 2 beavers, 3 bald eagles, and 1 red squirrel. We're on the portage from Caribou to Little Caribou. 25 rods. Sun is coming out. Sky is turning blue. I might have been wrong. Maybe it will get to 60 today. So tonight I'm gonna make some pizza in the fry bake. And we're gonna use 2 store-bought items. One is frying pan bread from Cache Lake. That's going to be my crust. And the other is Pizza Margherita by Packet Gourmet. That'll be the topping. You can also use the Packet Gourmet with just on tortillas. I had it the first time when I was up in Alaska, and I was like blown away by how good it is. But this is the first time I'm going to have it with some crust. So we're going to start out by making the crust, making a mess. For the crust, we add half a cup of water. Cache Lake also makes different kinds of fry bread. There's onion and garlic. Fry bake is meant to basically be like a Dutch oven. So you can actually build a fire on top of this. I'm just going to set those on there. Don't forget to remove the oxygen absorber. That is one. Oh yeah. We put it in the cozy. Alright, the other thing I'm going to make is a mixed drink. I'm going to need some cider, some hard cider, and some vanilla vodka. Heat up 2 cups of cider. That's about right. I'm going to heat that up. I'm going to go wash out my mug. So while I'm doing that, I'll let you enjoy the setting sun over there. Time to check the crust. Okay. Let's check our pizza topping. I don't think it's been quite 15 minutes, but it'll keep heating up in there. I'm going to stir in the oil, olive oil. Now, look at that. Pizza. Mm-hmm. Bon appetit. Looking good. Alright, I'm gonna start eating and get this fire ripping a little bit more. Another smart wool item I bought secondhand. Again, only 15 years ago. My favorite shirts.